everybody, it is Saturday morning. It is 10 o'clock. I thought it was much sooner, or much earlier. We have been up and about since like 6, which is why I'm shocked that it's 10. But we are going to go get some things at Home Depot. We are going to, what else we do? We're going to hit a couple rummage sales, I think. Or one at least. I got to look and see if there's not more. Maybe garage sales if we see them. It says it's not going to rain, but it's really cloudy here today, so I don't know what we'll find. But we're just going to go out and have some fun. We have to go to the bank. We're going to open up an account for Nate. And then if we have time, we're going to test drive a van. I got a thing in the mail that if you test drive a Toyota, you get a $50 Visa card. So we're going to do that because I wanted to kind of check out vans anyway. Not that we'll get anything right away, but just to kind of see. So we are going to head off and do that. Come along with us. Keegan's excited. Ooh.
I found it in the...
So we are back at home making a bathroom stop after we went to the bank. Nate has to pee like all the time. Speaking of that, we went to the doctor's about his stomach, and the doctor said to give him, there goes my phone, to give him Benadryl twice a day. Benadryl in kids helps with inflammation, like of the intestines and things like that. So he wanted us to try that for 5 days and see how that is. He also did a urinalysis, which came back okay, except for he said he needs to drink more. His urine was not, it was very not diluted. So I've been really pushing him to drink water. He's like Paul, and the fact that he doesn't drink a lot, Paul does not drink a lot. They're definitely not like me. So we've really been pushing him to drink a lot. Guy staring at me walking down the road. So we found there's some neighborhood garage sales about 20 minutes or so from here. We're going to go to those. There's a church rummage sale we're going to go to. We still have to go to the other bank to open the account for Nate. We just went to the bank and got money out. So we're going to do all of that as soon as they come out of the house. So we are just leaving lunch. Nate wanted to go to McDonald's, so we went to McDonald's. Keegan ate an entire 4-piece chicken McNugget. We just took the breading off, but he ate the whole thing. I was very impressed. And he had some french fries, and we've been to a couple yard sales, a couple our rummage sale. We were going to go to a huge neighborhood thing, but I don't think we're going to go that far. We were going to head, I think, over to the Salvation Army and to a thrift store. Thank you, sir. And then probably...
I don't want to go to Salvation Army.
Well, you don't have to go in. Then go to Home Depot and head home. Hey, everybody. It is like, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. 5:30. We came home. I had a huge headache. So I laid down for just a little bit. I think I'm getting... When I was, like, in my 20s, I got migraines. And then I did it for a long time. Not horrible migraines, but just migraines.
Mom,
What?
I want to show them what I can do now.
Okay, hold on. I think I'm getting them back. 'Cause this is like the, I don't know, second or third one that I've had a horrible headache. I don't know what they're from, but... So anyhow, we're headed back out. We have to go to Home Depot, and we will see you in a bit. So we are out just driving, and we are seeing a bunch of old houses. And so we wanted to... Will you shut that up? So we're just looking, because we were just talking about how old they are. Marisu Homestead since 1826, part of land grant 1775.
The year before they signed the Declaration of
Cox
Independence.
Manor.
So how...
Look how beautiful that is.
Farmhouses after the fact.
I love this fence.
I bet this was a phone.
Because the people.
Then an eagle, he said.
Oh, eagle.
Then we run into this. This is a nursery where they've carved an eagle out of the stump. Keep going.
and W Landscaping.
Yeah, we've been there before. We went there once and looked at something. I can't remember what. And then this is like a face.
That is so neat. Then they treat the stump so it doesn't rot anymore and fall out.
Cool. That's like a face. That's a cool face.
Oh, I see the nose, the mouth. See it?
It's a giraffe. That's what they're making, guys, is a giraffe. I think.
I don't see a giraffe.
I see a giraffe.
I just see an old ugly face.
Okay.
More like this.
And then there's a wolf down here. All right, go.
Ow!
And then there's a wolf. How cool.
Ow!
So this is a fun fact. This is part of the Waterman Conservation Center, which is land that was donated by my mom's uncle. It's a huge conservation. This is part of it. I would not go down here, Paul. Do you see? What if we get stuck? I wouldn't.
Okay. All right. Well, I got 4-wheel drive, but hey, you can have a truck.
Pretty horses in the field.
Now, here's a clue, Nate. Look at the fence. I thought somebody kicked me right in the butt. That's what it felt like.
They sell fresh eggs here. This is an old house too, the carriage house in the back.
Some of these houses used to be caretaker estates.
Isn't that beautiful? I love that tree.
Look at the stone. Look at the stone right here.
See this right here? This stone is where they tie their horses up.
This is how you know a historical place when you see one, because of stuff like that.
Isn't it beautiful?
People didn't get rid of it. They took care of it, and they maintained it over the years.
An old cemetery. Yeah, born in 1864, died in 1892. Paul, why is the truck moving?
It's not.
Okay.
You're
in drive.
Jesus Christ.
$1847.
See the twin plates up there?
I can't really read what it says.
Wait.
Died. I can't really read what it says though.
That's fine. We can look at it later.
No, I can't. It's not clear enough,
no,
is what I'm
that pole
saying.
is not, that pole is just a warning sign for. It says underground cable. Before digging, please.
18.
Please.
That looks like
call this number because
1880.
You could get electrocuted.
That looks like 1880 on that stone.
Get a video of all the other stones. Just a quick overview of the stones with the twin plates and stuff. Do you see the twin plates?
We're coming up on another estate.
Hey, Keegan. What's up?
Old.
Are you doing?
Oh look, their sign is on a mile marker. It's on one of those horse things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was a mile marker or if it was a horse.
Here's another old house.
It's a well.
We're right up there.
Yeah, right there. See this? Right there.
It's a
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I would say so.
Get a picture of this entrance.
Darling.
No. Look at that house down there.
Hold on, Mom. You can get a picture of this entrance. Is that a letter?
Let's see.
Let's see.
You just missed it.
Super cool.
That,
Okay, this isn't an old house, but I love what they've done with that. I love the porch. Okay, go.
oh, so they just did the porch with the snow.
Yeah, and they did
metal
the
roof.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
We're
the
out to
nose.
eat.
It's the nose.
They
Mickey
got a
Mouse's
little-
nose.
They got a little Mickey Mouse pancake. Paul got pancakes. I got a speedy sub with french fries and a salad that's coming. And Piggy's is fast
Can I
asleep.
try that?
So one of the things that Mommy got for Nate today is a Mack truck from
Is it on the wheel?
Cars. Yep. Okay, show them what it does. I couldn't get it open at the thrift store, but it turns out it's super cool. It's got all this stuff, and he put his Lightning McQueen car in it. Show him what the Lightning McQueen car does.
Hold on, you gotta finish opening it. Open up the little back hatch.
Oh, back hatch door. Go ahead.
Wait.
There it goes. Cool beans, bud.
Wait, this is peso. This is peso.
It's Pacer. Alright, let me show you what else we got. So let me show you the rest of what we got today. So this is, Nate wrote his name. This is a little like journal that Nate found at the garage sale he wanted. This is a this is a humidifier, which obviously we're a little out of season on, but it was part of the bag sale. So it was 1 bag for $3 or 2 for $5, so it counted as one of the bags. So we got this plus an entire bag of stuff for $5, which is a really good deal because it's brand new. We got this at a garage sale. My plan for this was just $1. My plan for this is that we are going to use this as a map of places that we travel. And I don't know if I'll use these pins or just get smaller pins or something. Maybe I'll use like sewing pins. I don't know. But we're just going to put a pin in all the states that we visit as a family. And our goal is to try to visit all 50 states. Alaska and Hawaii aren't on here, but we'll just maybe do a little something down there for those. But yeah, that's our goal, and I think it'll be fun to put it like on our gallery wall, in the the stairwell. And you know, every time we go somewhere, we will stick a pin in that state. We were trying to think of some rules today because we don't just want to use states that we, you know, travel through. So like when we go to Florida, we'll go through all these states, but unless we're actually, you know, doing something in those states, we're not going to count them as traveled. So yeah, so I think that'll be fun. And for $1, I think it's a really cool idea. I also got this Believe sign. I'm going to put it on as part of, it was just $2. I'm going to put it as part of our gallery wall as well. I don't just want like our pictures, but I want to do some other cool things. Let's see. I got this at the Salvation Army. It's a brand new Bud Light hat for Paul. I got this one also, brand new. It's from Myrtle Beach for Paul. This I got at a garage sale. It's for Nate. He wanted it. Just, it's got different pictures of dogs. It's cool. I got these My Secret books. And there's a third one that I got, which I already started reading. But they're just, I don't know if you've heard about this. It's a postcard project that an artist did where people just mailed him postcards, like their secrets on it. And he made a book out of them. So I got those. I love those. I'd heard about the project long before that, but they were just $1, so I thought that was a good deal. My all-time favorite score of the day, I got a Mickey Mouse. This looks like it's a little vintage, because it's a vintage Mickey window thing. It was in a little box. I got it for $1. They had like Donald Duck and things like that. I found Mickey. I was so happy, and I'm just going to put it in my office, of course. Nate opened up a bank account, so he got his bank account paperwork. He got free $25. That was a really good deal. I got this, just a blank piece of wood. I can never walk past stuff like that and not buy it, especially now that I have the silhouette, because obviously I could use it for a million different things. I got this picture. It says Faith, Hope, and Love. Again, I'm just going to use it as part of our gallery wall. I got this Tupperware container for 99 cents at Salvation Army. You can never have too many of those. I got a couple little outfits. This is for Keegan. I'm really looking, I think I said before, for like the one-piece outfits for the summer because they're just so much easier. So I got that to 12 months. And I got a couple of 9 months that he can wear right now. There's that one in 9 months. Those are Carter's, of course. That one in 9 months. Pink was half off, so these were fairly cheap. That was $1, $1.50, and $1. I also got some little shorts for Keegs. Those are just 49 cents. I got some shorts for Nate. These were $1.99. And I wanted to get him some more swim trunks for Florida. So I got him another pair of swim trunks. I also got myself some hats that look brand new at Salvation Army. I got a pink Yankees hat. I got a Real Tree Girl hat, which Paul absolutely loves. And I thought there was one more. Somewhere there is. I got this little hat for Keegan for the beach, a little beach hat. Let's see. Oh, and I got that one. It says Dirty Girl. Because a lot of times, like when I'm working at my mom's, I wear hats just to keep the sun out of my eyes. So for the bag sale, I really don't like bag sales because I feel like we're just grabbing a bunch of junk. But Paul got this. stuff we probably wouldn't normally buy, but because we're getting it as part of the bag, you know what I mean? So Paul got that. I got this for Keegan. It's missing one of the rings. The other ring's in here. But I figured he could still play with it. Nate wanted that book. I got this soup. I'm going to rip this bag. Nate wanted the flexible ruler too. There's the other ring. And I got this soup thing. I've always wanted one of these. And it was marked $3 and the first bag was $3. So it was definitely a good deal. It's in perfect condition. I figure it's a beautiful piece. Let's see what else. Nate got a little school kit. Paul got him a map. Paul's huge on maps. Nate got a little joke book. Let's see what else. I think that's it. I want to say that's it. I think it is. I think that's everything. I think so. I don't remember getting anything else. So that was our day. We had a blast. We have decided that we definitely need to stay home more. We have to start working on this house. And tomorrow, I'm going into edit videos. Tomorrow, Paul actually has to work. He's working 7 to 1. He was asked to work, and they need somebody because they can't work alone there for like safety reasons, obviously, because they're working around machines. So somebody needs to come in and do an urgent job, and since they can't work alone, they were looking for somebody to come in and be with the guy and do other work that's not as urgent. But so Paul volunteered for that. So he's going in. He thought it'd be earlier. He thought he was going to work like 5 to 11, but the guy doesn't want to work that early. So that's going to take up a large chunk of tomorrow. Paul was able to, he thought, because we needed to go Home Depot today, we never got there. He was able to, he thought, fix our sink upstairs, which is one of the reasons he had to go. And then I just have a list of a few other things, odds and ends. He did think he fixed it, but then it was leaking again tonight. So I told him not to worry about it. He's going to figure it out tomorrow. And he's going to work on the water line in the basement. Our goals going forward are that he's going to work to get those shelves downstairs. There's some work that's involved in that. He's got to, I don't know, dig some of the basement out. I don't know what the deal is. I'll take you guys along and show you that. But that's got to go first because, like I said, that's kind of holding up everything else. And then once I can move stuff around down there, I can start to declutter the sitting room, part of our bedroom. I'm also going to start to sell some stuff because there's some stuff in there I can get to that I want to sell. So I can go ahead and get that listed and get it gone, make a little extra money and clean up some of the space. So I'm going to work on that because Monday I am going to start my zone cleaning. What I'm going to do is when I get to the spaces that, like the sitting room, or Nate's room, which has become a complete disaster, and there's just nowhere to put anything. That poor kid. And I feel bad for him. I mean, he's got a small room, so I can't really well say he has too many. I mean, he does have too many toys, don't get me wrong. But it's not, his room isn't a too many toy issue, it's that he has no space issue. And my intention was never for him to keep his toys in his bedroom, except for a little box. So, when I get to those spaces, I'm just going to try to declutter for a few minutes. And I think that that will be possible. I'll just take a few 15 minutes or half hour, whatever, work to declutter. The time I would spend in that room cleaning, basically. Because I can't really, I can dust and things like that. It's more difficult. So that's my goal. I'm going to start the zone cleaning on Monday and just kind of work around what I can for right now until we can start to do a serious overhaul in the way things are organized here. It's hard because we really planned on Sunday being a good day for us to do stuff. We really should have stayed home today and done something, but it's over with now. It's 10:24 at night. So I am going to edit some videos because I'm falling behind again. I'm going to edit some videos, get those up. And Paul's already asleep. Nate's already asleep. Keegan's asleep. So I should be able to just plow through and get some videos edited. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.
Hi, it's Sunday. Do a little dialogue. And, Dad's doing the pipes, and it's Sunday. If I already said that. here's Dad. This is the basement. And then
The scary basement.
it's not scary. And this is the fan that Dad used for work, but he took it down here because he doesn't work at any hot decision anymore. The water pipes. That's the bin that water drops in. That dropped oil right there, and well,
And there's the heater, and there's a water heater.
yes, there was the heater and there was the water heater.
Are you looking at what you're looking at? Because otherwise you're just pointing into the dark.
Okay, here's the water heater, here's the heater, here's the water heater. So this is the water heater, that's the heater.
That's correct. Don't go so fast. Look at what you're looking through. Because this is what people will watch on TV right here. So you have to look at that when you're pointing at something.
Here's Dad's toolbox.
One of my toolboxes. I'm looking for my PVC cutters. I don't see them anywhere. Nate, get way far back.
Wait, what does this say?
ANSI.
What does that smell?
It is a certification thing. It's an American National Standards of Inspection.
This is a certification thing.
It's something to do with tools, buddy.
It is something to do with tools, but here's what Dad has in this toolbox. I don't know if you can see.
You gotta back up, Nate. You're way too close.
I don't know if you can see, but this is what Dad has in his toolbox.
That's just a little tool set. That's not a big toolbox. My big toolbox is at work, buddy.
And
Where are my cutters?
that's a bottle back there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Yeah, right there is a bottle. With the orange thing. That one's cap is a bottle. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Alright, go get Mommy the camera back.
No, she wants me to take a video.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you're done though, buddy. There's not a lot down here. Alright. Blue.
What?
Come on, get upstairs.
Those will find another toolbox. So it's kind of, that's another toolbox that has wheels. Right here.
You gotta back off of it, Nate. You're way too close.
See that wheel?
You can see it.
Well, that is a wheel. And
Mommy's gonna end up deleting most of that if you don't back up and start looking so people can see stuff, buddy.
I think I zoomed in too much. Okay, now you can see it good. Okay, so here's the...
Where did my cutters go?
Okay, here is the freezer.
If you back up back here, people can see the freezer.
Okay, this is the
Okay.
freezer with all the stuff on it. And, well, Dad's down here to work on the water pipes because that's all the, well, the upstairs sink pipes are broken. So, well, we don't have much. So, she's just working on the water. And you can see and way too much. No mouse trap. No mouse trap. No mouse trap. Mouse trap.
That was when we got a little bit of mice and we had to set the traps so we get rid of the mice. Alright?
Mouse trap. And I don't know if there was a mouse trap on the other one. But,
here they are.
what's that?
My PVC cutters.
No, what's that?
That's a heater. It's a space heater.
Okay, this is a space heater.
That we use with this hole down here.
This is a space heater. What I'm touching is a space heater. And, well, this is some stuff that we hardly even use.
Most of the stuff we hardly ever use.
No, some stuff in the green bin we don't use, and some stuff we do in the green bin. So we don't do a lot of things down here because that really a lot of problems with the sink.
Well,
And-
you're looking at the floor a lot, buddy.
Okay, what's that?
What's what? That's a dolly.
Oh,
Yes, that's called a dolly.
okay, and we have a dolly.
Or a hand cart, whichever.
Well, this is called a dolly and a hand cart. We have this little hand cart. The hand cart is, well, this is called, what I'm touching is called a dolly or a hand cart. So, well, I didn't really know if you were going to know that. So, basically, it's kind of, and there is Dad's phone.
Look out.
Shoot, the battery's dying.
Alright, get upstairs with that. Go on. Watch where you're going. Before you
will.
fall. Please.
Oh, the stairs. Nope. Those fed with ice skate shoes on it. That's a sled. Okay, so, and this is the Christmas tree. You keep it in a little bag. So that's really a huge bag. So here is our basement floor. That's the one that was actually all pretty. And this is the other basement floor. So that one used to be pretty. Now it's ugly. And this one, I don't think it used to be pretty. Yeah, the step died. Here's a really old stop sign. Okay, I'm just gonna go down in the basement, but I need to get my sneakers on. Here's my sneakers. The Ninja Turtles. I love Ninja Turtles. So Mom bought me these cute little Ninja Turtles. And sit me down for a second. Let's be seeing everything. Got another thing. Well, I could get split down for you. No. Not for me, because
world-class customer service and bringing 10,000 jobs home to America.
Junior wilderness trooper.
Okay, so I'm going down in the basement. That was just my hand. So she's a cute little eagle mug. Let me zoom in for you. Okay, bald eagle mug. That's really cute. Okay, now dog eagle. A little picture of a little cookie froze. They really died. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to show you Dad's boo-boo.
I'm just putting my tools away. Go tell Mom.
Okay, there's Dad's face.
What, this? This is my face?
Hey, what?
Pretty handsome face, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
All denim. Kind of a rustic country look. Hmm?
Uh-huh.
Wow, beat you up. Boy.
Okay, there's his butt.
Oh, beat you up. You don't even know me like that, mister.
Okay, there was toolbox that I was showing you. Oh,
You were in my toolbox room? Showing somebody something? Nate, way too close. Look.
here's the pencil.
Look at the TV. Look.
Here's the
There
pencil.
you go. You kind of do a great big overview of what's in there, see? Read that. That's how you do it. You don't get way down here so nobody can see what's in there.
Okay.
Uber. I think this came out of your set.
What? My set of what? My set of what?
Oh, a small set of Stanley. Stop it.
Of Stanley what?
Stop. I have a small set like this, but much smaller. For you. Somewhere here.
Okay.
I'll put that there, and when I find it, I'll put it in here. See this right here?
Yeah.
This said Stanley, lifetime warranty. But you have another set.
Right here. Okay, so right here on this is rib. It used to say lifetime Stanley.
Lifetime warranty.
Lifetime warranty.
But,
But
you have a small set somewhere. I'm coming!
But
You
I have a small set
somewhere, and I've got to
somewhere.
put the tool back into. Go. So I'm putting stuff away, Robin. I'm all done.
look at the small set.
Don't worry, I'll find the
Wait,
small set.
what's that?
That's a tool bag.
Can I have it?
When you get old enough to use it, you most certainly can have it. See, you put screwdrivers, didn't have to be washed, but got a little dirty on it. A little dirt on it.
Oh. Okay.
You're not sure enough, though.
Okay, Dad is being naughty and pretty much stupid.
Get up there before I be daddy on your hiney. How about that?
You did, Kenny. The heads. You'll see baby food, but he doesn't need baby food anymore. Here's the tail. Here's my food. Here's my balloon.
Okay, turn it off, Nate. She always saw the best in me.
Okay, turn it off.
But I feel like it's none of that matters, right? Friend's dead. The game just changed.
Nate, turn it off.